All praise to the Most High, AHLAHAYAH, and to his son, YASHARAHLA. This is Brother Holly here with the first Spirit of Truth broadcast here on the AHLAHAYAH House channel, as well as the House of AHLAHAYAH channel on this set-apart Shabbat day. First and foremost, as always, like give all praise, glory, and honor to the great I am, he who is, was, and is to come, the Almighty One, YAHAYAH, and to his son, YAHAYAH Messiah, who gave himself for us that we might have life, and that life is in him, YAHAYAH. Now, first and foremost, please forgive the raspiness or the wavery tone to my voice. I've been dealing with an upper respiratory infection. I'll try not to cough my way through this broadcast. And if I grab my water, it's because my voice is just weak, children. But I'll try my best to troop it through this, and I will be brief. So you won't get an hour and a half broadcast from me today. I just don't have the voice for it. But what I want to talk to you about something that's important for you to know. I believe strongly it's important for you to know that names are important. Not only what we call the Most High, but what we call ourselves. And I'm going to encourage you right now, please, please, please stop referring to yourself or me as is not real. Now, you know why I say it like that. Because YASHARAHLA is the names of three foreign deities which have been comprised together into a word. And when you say that you're an YASHARAHLite, you're saying that you belong to this trinity of these idols, these pagan deities. And our handy dandy Bible, King James Apocryphy version, and Truth Revealed and Restored, Abba Father, AHLAHAYAH, Yeshaya, Kodash Akkad, Ancient Paleo Hebrew English Bible lets us know in the back what I'm talking about. You can see it there. ISIS plus RAEL equals, yep, that old satanic flag, the YASHARAHLA. That's who they are. We are not them. We're YASHARAHLA. We're the upright of AHLAHAYAH. We're the upright of the Most High. We're his upright people. And one of our fathers, Jacob, was referred to as YASHARAHLA. And I'm going to show today from the Learn Paleo Hebrew Torah, Lashon Kodash, Holy Tongue, YASHARAHLA Bible scriptures that in the underlying Paleo, YASHARAHLA is not his name so much as a title referring to Jacob. It has YASHARAHLA and Jacob right there together. Like that's a surname, if you will, or a title of whom Jacob is now. He is the upright one of AHLAHAYAH, and his seed are the upright ones of AHLAHAYAH. So we are YASHARAHLA children. We are not those pagan idol worshippers. Let them be the pagan idol worshippers. Let the world call them the pagan idol worshippers. That's fine. We can see that they're not upright by their behavior, their current day behavior toward their neighbor. They don't love their neighbor. They're obliterating their neighbor. They're murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers. They're murderers of defenseless children. And let the whole world see that they don't want peace. What did the Messiah say when he was on the earth? Blessed are the peacemakers, for they should be called the children of the highest. You know they ain't the children of the highest because they don't want peace. They just want more blood upon blood. That they are not followers of Ahai's way because they're not his people. So this particular conflict going on, you sit this one out, child. Well, we still here in Goshen. We still here in the slave quarters. We still here in captivity. And Ahai is going to choose the day of our deliverance as he did with our foremothers and forefathers in Egypt. As I said earlier, we'll be reading from the Learn Paleo Hebrew Bible. And the first thing I'm going to show today is the first mention of a name for Ahia in the scriptures. And it's not found in Exodus chapter 3. That's the first place that we see him say what his name is. But I've been able to see a name ascribed to the AHLAHAYAH in the underlying parallel in the book of Genesis, in Genesis chapter 1. And I'm going to share it with you in a moment. Turn with me to Genesis chapter 1. And if you have this version, it'll be very clear to you in a moment. Genesis chapter 1, let's start reading at verse 3. And it says, and AHLAHAYAH said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay, that seems kind of not innocuous. That seems kind of nondescript, now doesn't it? But in the underlying Hebrew, right behind the word AHLAHAYAH, or Most High, it has a word YAHAYAH. And I've highlighted it. And hopefully, you can see it in verse 6. It's a little bit darker. There. You should be able to see that in verse 6. YAHAYAH. It's highlighted. Right after AHLAHAYAH. So in the underlying Hebrew of Genesis chapter 1 verse 3 and Genesis chapter 1 verse 6, it says AHLAHAYAH, YAHAYAH. Now you say to yourself, oh brother, how YAHAYAH sounds a lot like AHLAHAYAH. And it should, because AHLAHAYAH means, in essence, I will be that I will. AHLAHAYAH means I will be, or I am. But YAHAYAH, if we refer to our Safar Abaria Lashan, the language of creation, if you don't have one of these, I suggest you get one. If we refer to it, we see YAHAYAH means he who is the right hand of life. So he who is the right hand of life, or YAHAYAH, said, let there be light. And there was light. He who is the right hand of life, or YAHAYAH, said, let the waters and the firmament be divided from the midst of the waters. So everywhere that you see the one acting in creation, and Elohim or AHLAHAYAH said, well, it's not Elohim because Elohim means multiple deities. We have it on good report that AHLAHAYAH is one and YAHAYAH is one. He who is the creator of life is one, and the I am that I am is one. The Apostle Saul said he was one. The Messiah said he was one. The prophets, Moses said he was one. In the Shema, or the hearkening, in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, it tells us, hear, O YASHARAHLA, AHLAHAYAH is one, or Akkad. We're to say that in our rising up and our going and our lying down. We're to pronounce that the AHLAHAYAH, or the Most High Power of YASHARAHLA, AHLAHAYAH is his name. Because that's the name he gave us. And he gave that name just to us. Because the name was that, what shall I tell the children of the upright one? Or the children of YASHARAHLA, or the upright one of AHLAHAYAH. What should I tell them your name is? And he said, YASHARAHLA, or I am that I am. According to my shirt. So when Ahia is speaking of himself, he calls himself Ahia. But when we're speaking of him, we can refer to him as Yahia. It's the same person, or the same being. The one who is at the right hand, the one who is the creator of life. That's what his name means, Yahia. He who is at the right hand and the creator of life. Wow. Now, that would be enough of a revelation. But I got something fresh off the presses I had not seen before. Because I've seen that before. And I pointed that out before, even before I had this to verify that the name Yahweh is a proper name for the Most High, and that the name Yahweh is uh, not something that the Masoretics added. They didn't even mention it in the translation. They act like it wasn't there. They just breezed over it, and that gave me a moment of pause. But what I saw in Genesis chapter 32 was most interesting, and I'm going to share it with you now. Turn, if you will, to Genesis chapter 32. Thank you for your patience today. I will be brief. Genesis chapter 32, verse 30. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen AHLAHAYAH face to face, and my life is preserved. Now, whoopsie. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to get it in the focus for you. If I can, I will. I'm all over the place. Maybe I can't. That's about there. 32:30 says YASHARAHLA Yaqubah, or Jacob. YASHARAHLA Jacob is in the underlying paleo. It just says Jacob in the English, that Jacob called the place for now. But in the underlying paleo, it says YASHARAHLA Jacob. Or the term YASHARAHLA being used to describe Jacob, not the other way around. His name is Jacob. Jacob is YASHARAHLA, or the upright one of AHLAHAYAH, not the other way around. It's not that YASHARAHLA is Jacob, but Jacob is YASHARAHLA. You understand? That Jacob is the upright one of AHLAHAYAH, and his seed after him of the upright ones of AHLAHAYAH, or YASHARAHLA. That's why we call ourselves that. That's why it's proper and fit for us to call ourselves the children of YASHARAHLA, or the children of the upright one of AHLAHAYAH, or the children of the Most High Power, the children of the upright children of the Most High Power. So we're called to holiness, children. We're called to righteousness, children. We're called to walk in uprightness, children. We're called to perfection, children. Our most ancient ancestor, when he was called by the Most High, he said, walk before me and be thou perfect. The Messiah, when he was on the earth speaking to his disciples, he said, be ye therefore perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Wow. The Apostle Saul, in whom we all trust, said, the things I've written unto you are for your perfection. And the Apostle Saul in the book of Ephesians pointed out that the whole point of the ministry of the apostle, prophet, evangelist, pastor, and teacher is for the perfecting of the saints, or the set apart ones. For the work of the ministry, for the edification of the body of Yahweh, until we all come into the unity of the faith. Until we all are walking in the full stature of Yahweh, being perfected people, thoroughly furnished unto every good work. Wow. Wow. So don't let nobody tell you should not be perfect. Don't let nobody tell you should not walk upright. Don't let nobody tell you shouldn't be righteous. Don't let nobody tell you shouldn't be holy. Those are lies straight from hell. They're trying to get you off the path of uprightness. They're trying to get you off the narrow way. They're trying to get you to not be YASHARAHLA, or the upright one of AHLAHAYAH. When they see you become YASHARAHLA, walk in your name, child. Walk in the title given to our forefathers and foremothers. We are the children of YASHARAHLA, and not the children of some pagan deities. Let the heathens rage. Let the whole world know that they're false. And let the whole world know that we serve the true and living AHLAHAYAH. All praise to the Most High, Ahayah, and to his son, YAHAYASHA. YADAHAYAH.